Hello everybody, hope you're well. This video is all about this, the BougeRV fridge freezer, and for a 20 litre version of this they're less than £200, including the battery, so you can run it independent from 12 volts or mains volts. This is a 29 litre one, and this comes with the battery, and we've also got one of these to give away, and we'll talk about that later in the video. So you can actually buy these in different sizes. We'll put all the specs and information below. As I said, this is 29 litre one, and this has been sent with the battery. So this is one we're giving away, and it will come with a battery as well. But these battery packs are quite interesting because they've got USBs on there, and also a cigarette socket and a light. So it's like an independent little power pack. So if you buy this without the battery, you get a mains 12 volt lead, so you can run it off your car or your van, and you get a mains lead with a charging brick. And I first thought, oh, why they put a charging brick on it? But I suppose if they have the charging brick on this, this makes this lighter because you're not having to put this component inside. It's good that they have this. I know this is known as a car fridge or a car fridge freezer, but the way we use this is that we'll put it in the house, plug it into the mains, and get it down to temperature, which doesn't take long at all, and then we'll put all the things we need in it to take away, instead of having to put it in the van and drain your battery and run it that way. So having this included in the package is really good. But this is the main thing, the 12 volt cigarette socket that comes with it, and it just plugs in the side here. There's no wheels on this, it's got rubber feet on it. It's remarkably light. The lid has got all the instructions on here for the different temperatures and everything, and it will go down to -20, and it's got a light on the side here, but it's also got a magnet on the lid as well, which is good. Now where we live about 20 miles round trip from the main shop, so if we're going to buy any frozen products or even fresh products in the car and it's a hot day, once you go to there, you're trying to plan to buy your stuff that's frozen at the latest point before you actually set off home, but you're putting them into a hot car even if it's got aircon. So I like it when there's multi-uses for a product. So this is going to be great in a camper van, fridge freezer. Stick all your gear in it, go away for a weekend, or just use it as your constant fridge in your camper van. These are far more efficient than this type of fridge. I've talked about this before on my channel. These fridges are ridiculously expensive. You can almost buy two of this size for the price of this. This, as you open it, all the cold air falls out the bottom. So they're really inefficient, and there's not much room in there as well. And I really wish, of all the things that I've done on my camper van, is I'd not had that fitted into this carpentry that Joe and Adi did for me. We do use it, it's easy, but I'd rather have this type of process for using a fridge, like a chest fridge or a freezer, because as you open the lid, the cold air stays in the bottom. It's a lot more efficient. It's not heavy, it's a nice shape, nice size. The way it works in relation to the power pack, This power pack simply sits in here, and you get another lead with it. So you get another lead with it, another 12 volt lead, and it's your shorter one, and it's got instructions on it to show you how to use it. And it's real simple. There's on this top here, I mean, you can store other things in that if you're just using it for 12 volts off your car or off mains, but if you're using the battery, that's where the battery goes. There's a hole there with a rubber seal on it. This simply goes in there, plugs into the 12 volt socket on the battery pack, and comes down here and plugs into the socket on the side of the fridge freezer. And that's the same socket that's used for the mains, your normal 12 volt, or if you're using this battery pack. What it's like when it's connected to the battery pack, it goes through that gland there and straight into the battery pack. This battery pack is good as well because it has a digital display on it, and it tells you how much is going in, how much is coming out, and how much percentage power's left in it as well. So you could keep it in your camper van, get to somewhere like this, get it outside, let it run off its battery, and it'd keep your beers or whatever you've got in there cool. You know, if you're cooking outside, you can keep your ingredients in there nice and cool, or if it's just full of beer. General design of this is good. There's a little handhold there for carrying it, one on each side, but I do like these. Now these are tie down straps, so you can put straps in there and tie it down into your vehicle so it doesn't fall over. This is a compressor fridge. It's a proper fridge freezer. It's got a compressor in it, and I think it should be law that every portable fridge freezer should have a bottle opener, and it's good to see there's one there. This is the other side with the other tie down on, and there's the other handle. It's got like a ridged piece on there if you want to put something on there, probably a plate or something, and then these indentations there for glasses or beers. And then this is a magnet operated lid, and it has a light in it as well. There's some of the instructions and the various temperatures to give you an indication of what temperature you should keep various products as a recommendation. You can't separate one side as a fridge and one side as a freezer, but this divider slides in and out, and that's useful because if you're putting cans in one side and your soft vegetables or something else in the other side, it keeps them apart and you actually get more products in with having that divider in. I've set this to the lowest setting. Oh, it goes down to 22 degrees C. I thought it only went down to 20. 22 degrees C, and it's telling me with a percentage of the battery on there as well, and it's running off its internal battery. But it's very quiet. That's with the microphone right next to it. You could easily have that in your camper van. It's more quiet than that, a lot more quiet than that. On and off button, up and down temperatures, and then you can go into the various settings and you can change it from centigrade to Fahrenheit, and you can actually change the how much power it will use, so you can put it like into an eco mode as well. Nice and simple. No app on this, so you operate all on there, and there's the general instructions stuck to the top, just in case you forget when you take it out. Which I like they've actually thought about putting the instructions on the top of that, because you know, if few people are using it and you tell them to turn it up, turn it down or turn it off or whatever, all the instructions are stuck on the top there. And where would I use it in my camper van? Just in there. There it sits in there, no problem whatsoever. I've left the battery in it and I've just disconnected the battery lead, and I've plugged the other lead in, and I have a 12 volt socket here, and it's running away nicely in there, no problem whatsoever. And it's just easy to unplug, lift out and take outside if you need it, or take it into the house, bring it down to temperature, put all your gear in and then throw it back in the van. As you see, my van is an outdoor van. It's got all my gear in, so when I turn up anywhere I've got everything with me, and I do quite a bit of fishing as well. And my last giveaway video, I think it was, I took you out kayak fishing and we caught a cod, and it's a great thing to have a fridge freezer like this, because I gutted the fish when I was out at sea, brought it back in, it was straight in a bag, put in here, and I froze it straight away, no problem whatsoever. So there's so many uses for these. You know, as I say, we live 20 miles away from a supermarket, so we can put this in the car, plug it in back of the car, go to the supermarket, put all the cold stuff or frozen stuff in, bring it back and it's still frozen. It's not defrosted and then you're having to refreeze it again. Having it in your camper van like this, fill it full of frozen gear, take it away with you for the weekend, and you can put all your frozen stuff in this, and you've always got it. It just makes an alternative to dried food or fresh food that might go off, and or tin stuff. Or if you're in the garden having a barbecue, fill it full of beer, put it as a fridge, and keep your beers cool for everybody. I like the size of it. I think the size of these is good, the 29 or the 20 litre, and I think you could possibly buy 2 of these if you wanted to run one as a fridge and one as a freezer and have them side by side, because they're not over big. You can buy bigger fridge freezers from other companies that you divide and have our fridge and our freezer, but they tend to be quite bulky and big. I think having 2 of these, if you want a fridge and you want a freezer, having 2 of these, one running as a freezer and one running as a fridge, is more versatile, because if there's any point you want them both to be freezers, you can do that, and if you want them both to be fridges, you can do that. And at this price, 2 of these is probably the same price as one of the big expensive ones, if not cheaper. So thanks to BougeRV for sending us this and giving us one as a giveaway. If you want to win the giveaway, it's our normal process. You need to be a subscriber, you need to be in the UK, you need to leave the words in the comments of this video, "I want one." And in a future video we do a giveaway results video like we did in the kayaking one, where we'll go out, we'll do something, and we'll announce all the winners, and you'll see the slide of the comment of the winner for each product that's been won. And that'll be in a few weeks time, when we've got enough products together to actually do one video about it. So check the description, lots of information in the description. There may even be some other offers, and if this video, you're watching this video as years to come, I do update the information if the companies send me the information, because you know, products change and the prices change. But I'm well impressed with this. At this price, I can't get over how good value this is and the quality of it at this price. Very, very good. And that just leaves me to say thank you very much, and I'm going to finish my cool beer and enjoy this sunshine. See you on the next one. Thanks for watching.